Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the Chelsea Rundown, episode 42 for the Dolphins' third and ace. It was a semi-final. A bit of time ago, though. This was for Saturday, the 25th of August. Chelsea versus Bonbeach White. But before we get into that ace, I have to give a big shout out to Tony Herdman for the Gunna Run opening theme song, my friend. He gives it to us for free each and every week, and I couldn't thank him enough.
Absolute legend, Tony. Thank you very much for it. It makes the show, just adds that little bit of salt and pepper at the start that gets people in. And I'll tell you what, if you had a way that we could find and listen to more of your music, I'd love to know how. Is there any way, Teabagger?
Well, Ace, you'll be happy to know, and Daz as well. On Spotify right now, you can buy the entire Gunna Run song. The theme song for the Rundown is available on Spotify, amongst many other tracks by Tony. He's also available on Amazon, and all those links are in each and every episode of the Rundown. So, guys, if you're looking for links to our opening theme song, check out the description. But, Ace, for the Chelsea v Bonbeach White semi-final, my friend, take me through that lineup.
A few things a little bit different this week. Big J-Dub up the top, myself with Daz away in Bali, kicking up the feet, enjoying a couple of bintangs and a couple of margaritas. Good on you, Daz. We'll see you back for the granny, nice and brown. Big Brooksy, number 3, Mace, Teabagger, D. Connor, Travie Moore, Liesel, Drewy, Big Sweetie, Jacob, Darcy, and Big Willie, Mr. Will Smith himself.
One heck of a lineup, one heck of a team performance. Ace, specifically, how did we do in the field?
Well, look, there's not too much you can say if you're not going to say anything about Big Willie's pitching on the mound, because he played an absolute hell of a game, and everything that he threw looked like it was going straight down the duck's nuts, right in the Jap's eye, getting in the strike zone. He had absolute command of the day. And another big shout out to Big Drewy Tompkins, who was behind the dish, very amicable, sort of called the game very well. Drewy and I had a few chats. I saw a couple of little sneaky things that he was doing, calling plays from pitchers, batters who were trying to swing at everything. So he called something on the outside, big bang, strike 3, you're out, buddy, take your walk. But look, shout out to Bonbeach. I know they were a bit of a deflated side this week with a couple of their guys missing the game due to kids' grand finals, but nonetheless, they're still a very strong side, and they put up a good fight. The result is one thing, but when you're out there having a battle and, steal a couple of runs here and there, which was sort of what we were able to do, it certainly did help not having big Shane Fish behind the dish, chucking us out at second base, so opening up that second base. Not that Dave didn't have a bit of a cannon of an arm himself, because one time I think he threw out Big Willie himself over there, because the Fishes, they just, whatever they're doing down there, and I think it's Langy, must be in the water, because they've got hell of an arm.
Ace, they do have a hell of an arm, and special rare one-off treat for the Rundown. Here is a sound up on tape of the victory of throwing out Will here as he tried to steal second.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shout out to Shane, because obviously everyone knows what Fish can do when he's behind the dish. It was lovely to see his brother get one out there as well. But look, in the field, it was pretty well even spread all across the day. I think Big Sweetie took a really nice catch, a couple of plays by myself. Your lovely wife got a couple there. It was pretty solid all around. When you got a pitcher like that throwing the way that they're throwing, it makes it pretty easy for us out there in the infield and outfield. All we got to do is pick up the crumbs, and that's what we did all day. And Mason came in for a relief innings at the end just to get the arm over. 1 innings, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. Big Willie finished with 5 strikeouts, 3 hits, and the 1 run.
Would you say that is Will's strongest performance for us on the mound thus far this season?
Yeah, look, I had a bit of a private chat with Willie, and I can't say what those words were. It was basically along the lines of, mate, absolutely super proud of you, and super proud of the way that you chucked today, and super proud of the way that you've come down to D grade and bought into our culture, because, every week that smile gets a little bit bigger and bigger and bigger, and his heart gets a little bit more pumpy, and I can see that he's really bought into the culture that we sort of have down here. Absolutely love having you down here, Will. Great game by you.
Great effort, Will. Fantastic to be backing you up in the field. But Ace, when we back him up in the batter's box, tell me, how did that look?
Yeah, look, it was pretty sublime, actually, really. Not too many things didn't go our way for the day. We amassed, what was it, 10 hits on the day, 7 RBIs. Probably the big one was the 8 walks. I know AJ was throwing a few things, a few curly things, just getting everything ready for the grand finale coming this weekend. And I'm sure he's just trying to get some things warmed up and get a few finger placements right, because he'll be throwing a few more dirty curveballs. He threw one at me that had me looking sideways. But yeah, not too much. I think myself, I batted 1,000, only got the 1 hit for the day, but 2 walks. J-Dub got the 2 hits, and other than that, single hits to Brooksy, Mace, Big Sweetie, Jacob, and a double, batted 1,000 as well. Big Willie Smith, revotes Will. That's what I'm going to have to change your name to, buddy. But yeah, look, it was just an all-around good day. We kept the pressure on him, and certainly not having, I can't say the guy's name enough, Shane Fisher behind the dish, just really sort of helped up, give us the ability to sort of open up and run the bases a little bit harder than we probably normally would.
Now, Ace, I sent you a message during the week and you've denied it, but I would assert your leg speed has increased this season. Do you still, at this stage, deny it?
Well, yes, because I'm a big fat bastard. But sometimes when these chicken legs get moving, they can be a little bit harder to stop. And yeah, I think you're probably referring to the play where I think I ran from second. And I didn't even look at
Brooksy's single, you were on second and you scored from there on a single, mate. It was a thing of beauty. And I'm happy to report I've gone back, I've reviewed frames. You're officially 14 frames faster than you were in the finals last season. Your leg speed, though, running the bases from the finals last season, where you reckon that's the fastest you've ever been, I can tell you categorically this was the fastest you've ever ran.
Look, it probably helps a little bit. I know that Drew and I he usually at third base there. He'll either call me off, or if he doesn't say anything and he knows my head's down, he knows I'm going. So he doesn't sort of halt me up in any way. So once I get ahead of steam, I'm turning that corner and I'm not going to stop. It also helps being 114 kilos and knowing even if you are coming into home that anyone standing behind home plate probably is thinking second about catching the ball and making the tag. Yeah, look, big fellas can sometimes move. So good on me.
Good on you, Ace, and good work, Drew. Sounds like you're finding some more finesse there in the third base batters coach box. Great work all round, Ace. How was the final score this week?
Yeah, 9-1, and look, I know that score. You say 9-1. I know the first game that we played them, we lost 9-11. The second game we lost 6-7. It was nice to get a win, and certainly with them being a few players down, I think this score will be a lot closer. It's been close all year, and I expect a really close grand final. We've probably both sides have been the top of the mountain all year, the real barometer. We both deserve to be in the grand final, and I'm really looking forward to playing them with a really hard fought out game. And I know whoever wins on the day, they will have deserved it. And so I look forward to it, and hopefully it's the Dolphin chant that is holding the cup at the end of the day.
I'm looking forward to it, mate. It will be a fantastic final. As you say, top 2 teams facing off. It'll be a fantastic day, regardless of the outcome. I can't wait for this weekend, but still reflecting on our semi-final, mate, you've got to tell me, whom were the Golden Flippers this week?
I'm going to start off with Big Willie. He showed a bit of prowess on the mound and wasn't even phased when a hard-hit rocket came flying back at him. I was at second base and I was ready to make the play. Probably would have been an error, but whatnot. But it deflected off his arm. He just had the poise to stop, pick up the ball, and get the out at first. So big shout out to you, Willie. It's just a testament to how you've been playing all year. And I love to see little things like this, because I know I'm certainly too scared to get up on that mound because of that exact fact. I may have the leg speed, but I do not have the speed to get my hands in front of my face of a ball coming back at me at 600 miles an hour.
It does take a lot of courage. Great work, Will. Ace, nominee 2 this week, please.
Well, the big sweet man, we've loved him out in centre field, and it's gonna hurt all of our hearts when we don't turn around and see him out there, because he can't make the grand final this weekend. He booked in a holiday, so very sad. But so for the last game of the year, and he's been doing it all year, but he did this one in spectacular fashion, just a rundown centre field catch, which he absolutely hit in full stride, full speed. And once he made the catch, he maybe over leveraged a little bit and had to do a little bit of a somersault roll. But love your work, sweetie. It's been great to play with you. I know summer is fire season, so we probably won't see you in summer, but I look forward to playing with you again in winter.
Sweetie, always a pleasure to take the field with you, mate. Great play, not only on this one, but all season. It's always a joy to play with you, sweet cheeks. Keep bringing that heat. Ace, nominee 3, please.
Your lovely wife, the Queen of the Diamond, had to get out of Periscope on this one because this was a high hit infield fly ball that went a long way up. And Jess just doing what she does every week, in and out, whatever it was. She just tracked this thing down. You know, my eyesight isn't what it used to be, so I wouldn't have been able to see the bloody thing. But she got right in the right position and just fell straight into her glove. Absolutely top catch, Jess. You've been doing it all year. You're the captain of the team. Lead us to the granny. Let's go.
And I'm sure there'll be no surprise here. Obviously, my vote this week has to go to my wife, Jess. J-Dub, great work, great infield fly ball catch. I loved everything about it. Ace, where did your vote sit?
Yeah, look, I've got a soft spot for the Walters, but I had to give it to Sweetie. If it was just a standard catch by Sweetie, I probably wouldn't have mattered, but it was the tumble roll that got me over the line in the end for his ability to sort of bounce back up. If he ain't sliding one week and popping up, he's rolling and popping up with fly ball catches. So Big Sweetie got my vote this week. Great job, mate.
Fantastic work, Sweetie. You were my second nom. I didn't say that, Jess. I'm 100% backing you. Ace, where did the Facebook poll sit?
Yeah, so Big Willie this week pulled 7 votes. Sweetie got the 4, and J-Dub with yourself got 2.
Very good. Excellent work all round, guys. There is 1 round left. Ace, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's probably the grand final. So obviously there are 3 more Golden Flipper noms to come in next week's episode of the Chelsea Rundown. Ace, just give me the skinny, mate. What is it this weekend that we're facing?
So it's Bonbeach full strength, us full strength minus Sweetie. So expect it's going to be a very tight game, 11 a.m. at Springvale. I'm pretty sure we're on the back diamond. Hopefully we got a nice big back wind so I can put one over the fence and give myself a nom. But yeah, look, this is the game that we've all been waiting for. It's the one that we've been building up for. And, you know, we certainly as hell deserve to be there. And we certainly as hell deserve to win it because we've been battling this out for the last couple of years together. And I think, you know, it would just be a testament to our friendship and our club's resolve to come away with a GF.
I would love nothing more than to bring the Chelsea Dolphins home a premiership flag on presentation night. It would be excellent.
2024 presentation night, Saturday, 14th of September. Clear your schedule. We crown the Golden Flipper Award. So it is a big night. It's the night of nights down at the Chelsea Baseball Club. I hear Channel 7 are coming in to cover it exclusively. We are rolling out the red carpet. There is going to be all sorts of celebrities there. You might catch a glimpse of Big 870 Brooksy, they call him, the hard-throwing Big Mace, and a few others, just to name a few. But get on the couch if you can't make it down because there's going to be some lovely floral arrangements in dresses and all sorts because I'll certainly be dressing up. They did say collar, but they didn't tell me what sort of collar I have to wear. And it will be at 7 p.m. at the Chelsea Function Room. Dinner provided by Southeast Roasts. Adults $30, couples $50, under 18s $15. RSVP by the 31st of August. We might have missed that date. If you did miss it, then you'll be sitting at home watching it at home. But don't worry, we'll be filling you all in via Messenger or your local social media outlet. Thank you, Teabagger.
You're very welcome. Also, I'll just like to note that the theme song provided for the presentation night will be Gunna Run, Tony Herdman, which is also available now on Spotify. And Ace, as always, it is fantastic co-hosting the Rundown with you, my friend.
Just remember, guys, the pod always swims strongest together. We've been saying it all year, and that's been the big key factor is that we've always swum together. So let's go out there and let's just one more time, lads, one more time, and let's get this one for us because we bloody well deserve it. Let's go get it.